I'm your host, John Greenewald Jr., and today we are diving into the newest UAP report release. The report was only 16 pages, and let me stress, I urge you to read the whole thing. You might find something interesting that I didn't. So it's very much a matter of perception and how we approach these topics. But what I'm going to go through with you and kind of talk it out a little bit and see some of the interesting parts of this, but also some of the concerning parts as well. To me, this is the most concerning part of this report, the parallels between the 1950s, 1960s, primarily through the late 1960s, of how the government and military at that time had set up the investigations that they did. Ultimately, we refer to it as Project Blue Book, but there were a few programs in there, and how they dealt with it, why they did it, and ultimately them closing everything. And then we didn't hear about UFOs literally for decades and decades. I talk a lot about the parallels because it has concerned me now for a couple of years that is exactly what is playing out now. But when you get to the investigations, like, again, Project Blue Book, you see how that played out. You juxtapose that with how this is playing out. All of a sudden, you start to see things really unfolding in the exact same way.